details, but let's shift focus to one of our main stories that we're tracking very closely here. Sheena murder mystery continues to deepen as investigations through new leads. The police have recovered old samples of Sheena's body parts and have sent them for forensic lab for DNA identification. Well, that is the latest that we're getting in right now. Old body parts that were recovered in Raigad, where allegedly Sheena's body was dumped. Well, the mystery clearly continues to deepen. What we do know is that the police have recovered old samples of Sheena's body parts and have sent them to forensic lab for DNA identification. Well, this could prove to be crucial forensic evidence if in fact there is plausible evidence in this forensic DNA identification that has come to the fore right now, because till now the police has not much to go by in terms of forensic evidence other than just a confessional statement by Indrani and the other co-accused. Well, what we do know is that DNA identification test would be conducted any time now. The police have recovered old samples of Sheena's body parts. The body in the year 2012 was where she was murdered, and then her body was dumped in Raigad in the forest area there. I would like to cut across to my colleague Mayuresh. He's joining us for the very latest on this story. Mayuresh, can you give us details on where these samples have been recovered from? Just give us details on what is taking place right now in terms of forensic lab DNA identification.
Certainly, as we all know that when this case was registered and when the localites at Raigad, where this body was dumped, the reported police that they have found burnt, charred body parts of someone. But that time, Raigad police did not keep any DNA sample with them. But now, after 3 years, Mumbai police have recovered that body again from the same place where they have found few body parts of that remain, and now they have been sent to the forensic lab over here in Mumbai. They are expecting that at least they will get some kind of lead or some kind of thread of that DNA from it, and if they could match it, or if they could match it with the Indrani's DNA or to Peter's DNA, then they will get more leads in this matter. Because see, we are already there is already confusion about Indrani, whether she was a daughter of Indrani or sister of Indrani.
You know, Mayuresh, the question I want to ask is, this is extremely crucial, isn't it? Because this could establish a fair bit, considering that till now the cops have only been going on the theory and on the basis of a confessional statement.
See, that is the only thing which is in their hand right now. Now, if they get a good DNA sample and if they get a good result from that DNA sample, then the case will become more concrete. But right now, they have to go with the confessions of the driver. They have to counter. They have to take the statement of Indrani as well as the Khanna, who will be questioned today together with Indrani.
Right.
So they have to go with this theory because they don't have any other
Exactly.
option
So
right
therefore,
now in
the
their hand.
importance of this DNA identification, because somewhere down the line, this would give solid evidence, plausible evidence, which can stand in the court of law where the police is concerned.
Certainly, as you said that, because once they get a DNA sample and once that DNA sample gets matched to Indrani or to Peter, then the things will get more sorted, because then there will be no identity crisis, because this case is right now revolving around that identity crisis, whether Sheena was the daughter of Indrani or she was sister of Indrani. That's the thing right now which is going.
All right. Mayuresh, on the other front, of course, this is the forensic lab DNA identification test that is going to be conducted of the samples that have been recovered by the investigating officers there. The question I want to ask you is, today is a crucial day in terms of the other line of investigation, where all three accused will be brought face to face.
Certainly, Mumbai Police and especially Mumbai Police Commissioner Rakesh Maria will be interrogating all these three key players in this whole murder mystery. Also, Mikhail is on his way to Mumbai.
Yes.
He will be also interrogating. He will be also interrogated by Mumbai Police separately. And right now, we have been told that, we have just saw that even Peter Mukherjee left his residence, but we don't know whether where exactly he has gone. We did try to ask him. We sent him SMS also, but we haven't got any reply that whether he will be joining probe today or not. If he is joining the probe today, then it will be a very crucial, because Mikhail has made a latest revelation that Peter knows many things, but he is not telling. So we need to look. It's a matter of few hours now.
Yes.
Once Mikhail's landed in Mumbai, it will be a great test for Mumbai Police also to get more things from Mikhail as well as from Peter.
Mayuresh, what you do is just stay on with me, because we are joined by our colleague Kamlesh Sutar. I believe he has more information, and I want to also, ask him about the DNA forensic examination of samples recovered by the investigating officers there. Kamlesh, this is extremely important, where the DNA investigation takes place, because somewhere down the line, till now, the cops have only the confessional statement. A confession was extremely important, but something like this, evidence like this, will back them in court when they try to make a case.
Well, Preeti, when you have to make a watertight case, there are certain aspects of a case where you have to prove a couple of things. Only confessional statement certainly will not stand alone in the court of law. Also, what they have to gather are forensic evidence, the motive behind the crime, and other evidences of witnesses and other information that comes in. So all these put together will help the Mumbai Police to make a solid case against this. As far as though there have been statements, there have been interrogations, as till now there is hardly anything concrete that the Mumbai Police have. Even starting with the body that was found, the police, though they claim that the body is that of Shehnaz, they'll have to prove it beyond reasonable doubt that body was that of Shehnaz. And in case of DNA samples, that is going to be a crucial forensic evidence for them. Though there were talks that there are no DNA samples available, Mumbai Police now say that there are samples of DNA, and that would help them to get to the bottom of the case. What we are learning right now is a team of Mumbai Police has left for Raigad. They will be investigating the spot once again. They will be conducting some forensic investigations there. So that is going to be one aspect that will be corroborated with the DNA samples, be that of the body that is recovered, the samples that they have with that of Sheena or other family members. So that will help them to get some forensic evidences. On the second hand, they would still interrogate all three together. That's what we are learning for last couple of days. They have been only interrogating Indrani, but there's little that has come in from Indrani. She's been stonewalling most of the information. What the Mumbai Police now claim is the only statement that has come in from the driver, the confession that has come in from driver. Yesterday night, Rakesh Maria very clearly said that they have almost known the motive behind the crime, and it would be after further interrogation with another suspect, that is Sanju Khanna, is brought to Mumbai and will be presented in this Bandra Metropolitan Magistrate Court today. In another couple of hours, his statements would be recorded. It's quite possible that all three, Sham, the driver, Indrani Mukherjee, and Khanna will be interrogated together.
Kamlesh, just sum it up for us.
Statements they've been given would be corroborated.
Kamlesh, just sum it up for us. What are the three big developments that we're going to be looking at today in this case?
Well, the interrogations still remain the focus of the case. Indrani Mukherjee, as I said, there's hardly anything that has come out. Sanju Khanna's interrogation is going to be a key crucial. Also, one more character adds to this interrogation is that of Mikhail Bora. Mikhail Bora will be reaching Mumbai by around 12 this noon. Mikhail Bora claims that he has certain startling revelations to make. He says that Peter Mukherjee indeed was aware of the relationship, all the complications that are there. He was aware of that, and he might be knowing more things. So even what we can say at this point in time, even Peter Mukherjee's interrogation might take place today. He'll also needs to be interrogated, given the fresh evidences that come out, that emerge from Mikhail Bora's statement. So altogether a crucial day today, but as of now, where we are at the Bandra Metropolitan Magistrate Court, Sanjeev Khanna would be brought and the cops will be seeking for his custody, so that there is more time in the hands of cops to get some more crucial information, some clinching evidences as far as this case is concerned.
All right. You know what we're going to do is, gentlemen, we're going to keep coming back to the both of you. Kamlesh Sutar getting us the very latest from the Bandra court. Why he is there is because just in about an hour or two, we are expecting Sanju Khanna to be brought in to the court there. We're going to keep tracking.